on a Thursday because that means really nobody works on Friday. Like I used to work on Fridays back in the day when I had a job that we had to mow or weed eat or wait tables. And shout out to everybody who has a job that keeps it going. But like now, Thursday off, why not take Friday off? We're all weak now. So these are sounds from our vacations. Here's my sound first. Go ahead. What do you think that is?
Oh, that's definitely pickleball.
It's definitely pickleball. Let me tell you what happened on my vacation.
I thought you went to Wimbledon.
No.
Yep.
Didn't. Tried to go on vacation. Tried to go overseas. And it was like, let's go. Haven't had time off in a long time. And we go and we buy our tickets like 2 weeks before vacation and hotels and everything. Go to the airport, check our bags, go all the way through. 10 minutes from boarding, and my wife gets super sick, and we go home.
Oh.
Our bags went on the trip.
Oh, they did?
We finally got them back. It's hard to track down a bag. It basically has to go, and they have to find it somewhere else and then send it back. So
dang,
we lost like half our money.
Oh.
We didn't. Yeah. Did you not know that? We kind of kept it under wraps because we don't want anybody feeling sorry for us. Because it's like, oh, they didn't go on vacation. But yeah, she got really sick.
What's like... The sound is
She's no longer with us.
No, stop.
Oh.
The sound
Here,
is
she's at home. I mean, she's at home. She's no longer with us
I
here.
feel like your sound.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So she got really sick. So we had to leave. And she was sick for 3 or 4 days, like pretty bad. So it was weird walking out of the airport with we went in with bags, walked out an hour later with no bags. And we got dropped off by an Uber. So we called an Uber, got home. But again, better to do that than her get sick somewhere weird.
Sure.
So glad we made that decision because she was sick for days. We have a new pickleball court that Eddie and I built. And so I basically play pickleball every day. I just had friends come over and we play pickleball every day. And my ankles hurt and my hip flexors hurt. But it's awesome.
I mean, that's kind of what you want to do on vacation anyway, right?
I would have rather had this vacation because we had it planned for a long time. And my wife and I had put a lot of work into it. I.e., she put a lot of work into.
Yeah.
But we made the right decision. It was a hard one to make, but we made it. But that's what I did. I played pickleball the whole time, and like went to like card shops and bought baseball cards, football cards.
Your dream.
But there's no sound there on that.
Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah, hello, got any cards?
How much for that one?
Hey, that guy looks like a good ball player. I think I'll take 2. So that's mine. Okay, let's hear Amy's sound. Go ahead. You are taping someone's wrist together and holding them hostage in your basement. Wow, that's a vacation.
No, I was just packing. That's packing tape.
The whole time?
Like the whole time. So didn't go anywhere.
But I will say that is actually cool and good.
Yes.
Like that's productive.
There are good things happening.
You're packing it up.
Had time to do that because a life transition, like preparing to move.
It sounds like you're
packing.
changing sexes when you say that.
Is that what you packed?
No,
yeah, it sounds like she's like, I will now be Andy.
Yeah.
Amy's gone.
Yeah,
Andy's here.
well, we support you.
It took a little more than packing tape to
Okay.
make that happen. But I think having time off and using it that way, because having to do something like that while also
A lot of focus.
working is a lot. So it was good to have dedicated time. But definitely, that's all I did.
Are you done?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Ish.
Ish. Like there's
Can
just
I
some
say,
things. Yeah.
I don't want to say anything about that. I got a text from you last night. Can I mention ish that or no?
I mean, I guess. Well,
I don't know if it's for a reason.
That's also why sometimes, honestly, like,
We'll
I don't know.
talk about it off air, and we'll talk about it off air. I want to make sure you're comfortable with it. If so, I want to bring something up.
Okay, cool.
Let's hear Eddie's sound.
Oh.
That's taking me back right now.
Hey, I saw you without your shirt on.
Yeah?
On the beach. You posted to Instagram.
Yeah?
You look pretty good, man.
Thanks, dude.
I
Thank you,
think
man.
I might have I don't write comments very often on anybody's Instagram because I feel like, who cares? Like for me, nobody wants to see my comment. And I think I was like, hey, man, looking good. But then I heard Amy in my head go, you shouldn't comment on people's bodies.
Oh.
Well, Eddie and you have a different relationship. It could be. It's more of the casual coworker where you don't really know what's going on in their life and you maybe make a comment about their body. But I think you work out with him every day. You know his lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're in like blue shorts with your Cowboys hat on. Dude, you look good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Come on, hard work
Thank
paying
you.
off.
But also, Eddie had the same value a few months ago when maybe his
Not
body looked a
physically.
little different.
Dude,
Yes,
your
he
value's
did.
up.
Yeah. I'm
If
trending
you're a
up.
stock right now, you're NVIDIA, buddy.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
He was worth the same.
Like, intellectually, mentally, you're worse, but
What
physically,
do
you
mean?
nailed
What do
it,
you mean?
bud.
Yeah. I'm still dyslexic.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
that.
same.
How was the
that
beach?
gives
Dude, it was
us a-
awesome.
Yeah.
How can you not like the beach? We relaxed. I went fishing a couple days. I caught a couple fish.
That's
the
fun.
kids had fun. So to me, that's a win. When the kids have fun on vacation, we all win.
Oh, I wrote looking in shape there, bub,
You call me Bub,
on
huh?
your on your Instagram. I don't
That's
know
probably
why.
that's probably because you like commented something that you're like, that's a little awkward, then said Bub.
No, I think I just felt it's a bub. It's a bub moment.
Hey, Bub.
Your like nipples are
Excuse me?
they're pretty spread apart. It's the first time I've ever seen this.
Well, that's got to be the pecs, right? Spreading them apart.
Yeah, I have tiny nipples, so I'm not the greatest guy. But yours like are pretty far apart.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's a little too far or not.
A little too far, you think?
I'll need to judge.
Okay.
Let me look at a picture of The Rock and measure.
See how far his are.
But he has pec implants.
Okay, bad.
Does he still have them?
Hemsworth.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good point. Did he? Take them
I
out?
thought he took him out.
Lunchbox's sound. Let's hear it. I'll take cars driving behind Amy for 1,000.
We went to Chicago, and let me tell you, there is nothing but cars honking all
Yeah.
the time. Like going as a kid, you don't notice it. You're just like, wow, big city, this is amazing. As an adult, it is the most unrelaxing thing to just hear as you walk through the city.
Sounds like you're going to the bathroom, and it is not
All
pleasant.
they do is honk their horns everywhere. It is like, geez, relax, people.
I love going to Chicago in the summer.
Yeah.
It is the best.
It's funny you said summer.
Winter, shout out everybody in Chicago that is able to get through those winters. Not for me. My blood can't take it. Like, I love Boston and I love Chicago, two of my favorite cities. Until like November. Did you go to a ball game?
Yeah, I went to a Cubs
That's
game,
awesome.
just went to different things around Chicago. It was so fun, but the horns honking drove me nuts. I was like, this is not relaxing.
What about New York? Like, New York, to
I've
me,
only been
is
to New
that-
York like twice in my life, maybe, so I don't really.
A lot of honking there.
Yeah, a
same.
lot of honking, but I just didn't. As a kid, I'd go to Chicago and I was like, man, this is so cool. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. As an adult, you realize how much people honk their horn.
Well, you're really on this honking thing, huh? Wow.
All
Especially as
vacation.
an adult.
Wow.
Kids
He's, like,
don't notice
focused
it.
No,
on
my
the
kids
honking.
didn't care about the honking, but me, I'm like, oh, geez, let me guess. You're sitting in your hotel room and you just hear honk, 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 and I'm like,
So a downtown
Yeah.
hotel room.
Yeah.
That's fun, though. Chicago's awesome. I'm a little jealous. I guess I'm jealous of all of you. Well, not Amy.
We all went to Chicago together, remember?
Yeah.
hey, Amy, I saw the hotel we stayed at and everything. I was like, oh, that's the hotel we stayed at.
Bobby stayed
Cool,
in
man.
the hotel, and Lunchbox and I went out and like walked around.
No,
Wait,
we
what are you
all
talking
stayed
about?
at the hotel. Amy said that wrong. She made it sound like I stayed in the hotel and made them be homeless.
Yeah.
What she mean, so what we used to do back before we had any sort of financial means as a show, if we were number one like 4 times in a row, I would just buy the whole show a trip and we'd all go.
Oh, that's cool.
Us 3 and Carlos, maybe?
Yep.
Yeah.
So us 4, and we would just go to a city and be like, here's a reward. I didn't make them not stay in the hotel. We all had rooms, but I never left the room.
Right.
Yeah.
So we would go out and explore. I mean, you would do some things, but then you're like, all right, gonna call it a night.
Yeah.
And he'd go
go
sit in
to
his
bed.
hotel room. Lunchbox and I would go explore the city.
Which was kind of weird.
Those were the days. We were like,
We were
like
yeah, we didn't
25
have
then.
kids. And
Yeah, what
we were young.
When we didn't have kids.
We
you
were
know?
we would ride Ferris wheels, and Lunchbox and I crashed a wedding.
Yep. We did go to
That
a
was
wedding.
in Chicago.
You all did that in
Those were
Chicago?
the
At
days.
Navy Pier. Me and Amy went to a wedding at Navy Pier.
Good times.
You guys can call us if you want, 877-77-BOBBY. That's our number, 877-77-BOBBY. Breaking news. Breaking news! Breaking news! We have 38 minutes away from a Bobby Bones Show announcement press conference. You'll be able to hear it live, and you'll be able to stream it. I'll put it up on my Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones, and also on the show's Facebook page. So wherever you want to see it, you can see it. But 20 after next hour, personal announcement here on the Bobby Bones Show. All right, cool. Back in a second.
Let's go.
Time for the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Lunchbox, do you have an announcement? Not the press conference, but announcement you want to share with us? A big one? Big one?
Come on.
A big one?
Yeah, there's something
What?
in the news. A Mega Millions ticket bought here. It's worth $1 million. Was it you?
Oh, my goodness.
What a day for you to come in and drop that on us. What a day. What a bit.
I saw this, and I just want you to know
Is it you?
It was almost me.
What do you mean almost you?
This is me at that gas station. Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
I want to be a billionaire.
Me too, love.
So can I press the buttons because I got lucky fingers?
I can't let you.
Okay, let me see your tongue. Can you do it with your tongue?
I can get my thumb.
But you got a lucky tongue, right?
No, look, your fingers.
But everybody's done lucky fingers and it had work for me. Let me see those. Let's tap them. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Do them a little bit louder. Okay, that sounds like $1 billion. I'm gonna need 50 tickets.
This from an old bit?
That is from when it was $1 billion. I went to that gas station.
A Mega Millions ticket on West End Avenue worth $1 million.
gosh.
So you didn't go like the day of. This is like from a long, but you've been.
was a long time
You're
ago.
proving you've been to that gas station.
Yes, that like I do. Sometimes I do 7-Elevens as my routine because there was a 7-Eleven down the street from my house as a kid. So I try to switch it up. You know, sometimes I go to the small towns. Sometimes I go to the 7-Elevens. And when I saw that it was a 7-Eleven, I was like, I've been to that 7-Eleven.
Somebody won $1 million for Fox 17.
I'm gonna go investigate today.
Good national town.
Town.
It's not great for your heart if you get angry, speaking of Lunchbox. After a new study, health experts are stressing the importance of controlling your anger and rage. It might save your life. The study found that being anger-prone is an independent risk factor for heart disease. Researchers found that people who are more frequently explosively angry were 5 times more likely to have a heart attack in the hours right after an outburst.
Whoa.
From Circulation, a research publication. See, just take a deep breath. All of you.
But why do we have that emotion then if we can't do that?
No. Anger's good.
Yeah, anger is
yeah.
a feeling. It's the outburst. It's the quick release of that makes your heart go into overtime.
The key word in the article was explosive.
Explosive, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to keep it in?
No, you need to have tools to process it better. You do
release it like a dam releases water.
Right.
So there's not a flood.
I thought you were going to say something else. Yeah.
No. Let's rank the rage on this show.
rage.
Yeah, rage. Because I think
We haven't seen
Lunchbox is one, but I think Scuba Steve is a low-key number 2.
Ooh, yeah,
'Cause
he's
remember, Scuba
screaming.
choked somebody once and passed out.
Wait, what about Eddie breaking brooms? And
Well, we'll get there.
That's a tool, though.
We'll
I
get there.
used a broom.
Scuba, didn't you choke somebody and pass out once?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got so mad, you choked somebody,
I could
but
be
you don't
rage-
remember it.
I could be rage filled. That was the old me. That was before children and
Oh, boy, the
consequences.
old me.
Was that at a Ross?
That was at a TJ Maxx.
TJ.
Okay, people evolve.
Wait, what was that story, Scuba Steve?
I don't remember, dude. It was before I had kids and all that. I just know that there was a time in my life where that I overthought things and would get pretty upset and would take it out on anyone and everyone around me. Even if there was this was this guy's fault, so he deserved it.
But he
Maybe.
blacked out. He's like the Incredible Hulk, but not that incredible.
Yeah, because I get so I guess nervous that I lose all circulation through my body and I can't breathe anymore and I think I just pass out.
That's rage.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's
I would go Lunch, then Scuba, then Amy.
Yeah.
Yours doesn't manifest itself
Y'all
like
don't
theirs
see
does.
it.
No, but the stories and you going in your car and going, ah!
That's
just
a
screaming.
tool.
I know, yeah. But
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
say
yeah.
that it comes out. You can have a heart attack. I'm raking out who's having a heart attack from their rage.
Is walking in the pool fully clothed, is that part of it?
Well, that's a tool.
that was circumstantial.
Yes. I would put Amy at 3, but her rage, she doesn't take it out on other people, but you can be rage to yourself. Let's say you punch a mirror and no one's there.
Dang.
Yeah.
Did the mirror ever get punched at all? Amy 3, Eddie 4.
That road
Wow,
rage.
wow. I think Eddie's before me.
Eddie's got road rage, but Eddie also has secretive breaking brooms. Like he goes and wants to break stuff rage. Amy wanted us to put her in one of those houses where you just start shattering stuff.
Yeah.
For her rage.
Remember, I gave her a TV to
Yeah,
break.
she broke it.
And,
I
yeah.
put Eddie at 4. And then Mike and Morgan and Ray and I, chill.
Ray doesn't rage?
Ray
No,
rages,
Ray
but different kind of Ray.
Ah.
Ray
At a bar.
rages, but yeah, Ray stresses though. I stress too. I don't really rage. But you get to a top 4. Congratulations.
Thank
Wow,
you.
thanks.
The Rage Power Rankings. The Olympic Games, July 26th, they start in Paris.
Yes.
And there are some events that are gone. Now, I got this article from Reader's Digest online. Imagine this. Imagine you train for years like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years because you want to make you barely missed the Olympics. This time you're like, I'm going for and they remove your event.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
That's crazy that they just take some, bring some. It's weird.
Events that are gone. Karate.
Really?
They found it wasn't entertaining enough. It does kind of suck because they don't do that crane thing.
The Karate Kid crane?
Yeah, if they did that, like if once an event they did that, that'd be cool. Or if it were like kickboxing. But they like go, point. And it's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not, but to somebody who was way uneducated and uninformed on karate, because I don't know anything about it, so it looks dumb. And baseball. And not because it's stupid, but because Major League Baseball conflicts completely with it.
That makes sense.
Like their season?
So it's hard to get the best players, either like Latin players, American players, because they're the best ones are playing ball. There is a new one, breakdancing.
Nice.
I wonder
That'd be
if they cut the
entertaining.
cardboard out and put it there.
Do the backspin?
Yeah, I hope they don't do like one move. Point. No, I want to see long, and I want it to be all 90s hip hop. Like if I made the rules, it'd be very entertaining.
Yeah.
I will also say I've been watching this thing on TikTok. It's the dumbest sport, but I can't stop watching it. So you know how they have skateboard and they have boarding and they have you go up and down rails and it's awesome. Tony Hawk. They do fingerboarding. You take 2 fingers and you put it on a skateboard.
The little toy?
Oh, the little toy skateboard.
Yeah, but they do it and there are judges and they're like, I'm gonna do an ollie off a thing, and they do it and it falls off their finger. Like, God, I can't.
That's so dumb.
There are 2. My TikTok right now is dominated by 3 things: 90s wrestling, pickleball, because I'm playing a lot of pickleball, and this stupid skateboarding thing, fingerboarding, where it's like they're across from each other. Like, you know when they have the slap, you ever see slap fights? Or the slap.
Oh, those are awesome.
Those are
So-
crazy.
They stand across the table like they're doing the slapping,
Yeah.
but they're doing 2 fingers on a board. They're like ollie off the rail, and they try to pull it off with their fingers, and if it falls off their fingers, like, I suck.
Wow.
It's so stupid.
You got to
No
change your
idea.
algorithm,
No,
man.
the other one that I was watching for a while is the fake pony riding, the horse
What are you
riding.
talking about?
Oh, yeah. where they
Morgan,
have
have you
the-
seen that?
Yeah, it's so crazy.
They take it so seriously. They're fake riding a horse with their like.
They have the stick
It's like
horse.
one of those kid toys.
Yeah, it's a stick horse, but they're fake riding a big horse.
But they're doing that to be funny.
No, it's a real competition.
Stop.
They're galloping and like they skip across
And they
the
cry when they lose.
No, this is ridiculous.
Who cries when they lose?
The
Who are these?
competitor, I guess.
Well,
The losers.
their parents.
Yeah, for
Are,
sure.
are they children or are they adults?
No, they're adults.
This is not good.
Everybody go
where?
look up today if you get some time. Fingerboarding. Be careful on your search. And then secondly, on
Just got that.
the stick horsing.
I think it's called hobby horsing.
Hobby
Is that
horsing.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy with stick horsing too.
Yeah, and try. All right, that's the news. Whatever.
Okay.
Thank you. There you go.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
All right, speaking of news, breaking news! We have a press conference in like 11 minutes. Personal announcement, press conference. All right, thanks. Brian Martin, We Ride. By the way, the press conference will be on our Bobby Bones Show Facebook, and on my Instagram, I'll stream it, Mr. Bobby Bones. Thank you, and here's a cool song. Thanks. Okay, I'm pulling up my Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones, and we're on Facebook, right? Streaming the press
Oh,
conference.
we're
Yep,
streaming.
it's up.
Okay, I'm going live on my Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones. 3, 2, 1. Okay, breaking news! Breaking news! Welcome everybody to the Bobby Bones Show press conference. As you can see, the studio, we're all sitting here in our normal spots. We've been on vacation for a week, and we're back. Amy,
Hello.
it's not you that has an announcement. Good, you're clear.
Thanks.
Okay.
I was like,
Oh, thank goodness.
At first, I was like, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to.
Lunchbox,
I don't know
you're clear.
what this is. Okay.
Eddie,
What's up, man?
you are the announcer.
How do you want to do this? Do you want me to start with a
just go hard.
statement?
No, just go hard. Go hard.
Let me just start off by saying something.
Breaking news, press conference.
My fellow Americans.
Okay, just do it.
Okay. So look, goodbyes are hard for me. All right, this is really not easy. I've thought really hard about this.
I know he's gonna cry.
I prayed about it for weeks and weeks about this.
He's gonna cry.
I've talked to my family, my kids, my wife. We sat down and we made this decision.
Who knows?
I think no one. I don't think
Okay, go ahead.
some sidekicks maybe have predicted something like this would happen.
Oh, a psychic, not a sidekick.
I thought you
No,
said
no,
sidekick
sidekick.
too. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
sidekick do you have?
Yeah.
Sidekick. So I'm just gonna say it. I'm moving on to the next chapter of my life. I have lost something really important, and that is my hair system.
He cut his hair system off.
My hair system
There
is
it
right
is.
here in my hands, no longer on my head.
Show him.
And even more importantly,
Show him, big
I
dog.
shaved my head.
He's bald.
I shaved my head.
And I'm so jealous that his head shape is perfect.
Oh, is it perfect?
It's so annoying. It's awesome. Good for you.
You know what's crazy about this?
You look
is-
like your dad.
I know.
Well, everybody does.
I mean, just
So
like
like
his
you're
dad.
now gonna be just bald.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've been bald for a few days now, and I like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
I did. And look, the hair system was awesome.
look great.
I love the hair system. I think the hair system is going to make a lot of people happy when they do this. If they think about doing it, do it. It's great. For me, it didn't work. I felt very constricted. I had a more added stress in my life. I had
And
to
you
worry
didn't
about my
pursue
hairstyle.
it, by the way.
I did not.
Because you were like, I need to get. It was me going. You'll be a funny bit. So it wasn't like you got it and were like, I was wrong. I changed my mind. It was you going, I'm good for that bit. Let's do it.
But I was open to it, and it just wasn't for me. But I think it's for a lot of people. However, this bald head.
Scuba right behind you with bald head too. Both of you two.
Yeah, it's
You're
too
right
much.
behind each other. It's bald on bald crime right now, guys.
But I'm not going full like razor to the head. I got a little bit like a number 1 on it.
I like it.
And dude, I'm telling you, it feels like I have more hair.
Because you can't see all the baldness.
Correct.
Yeah. Eddie is bald for the first time in his life that I've ever seen him like this. I love it. I think you made a
good.
great decision.
Thank you.
He no longer has the hair system, but the hair system was great.
That's okay. I'm going to leave the hair system right here on my desk
Oh, yeah.
I don't
at
know.
all times, right there.
Okay.
I wonder if you could give it back to her.
No, it can't be used again.
There's no way. It's been on my head, man. And I sweat on that thing.
Did
like,
you wash
Hey,
it?
pick it up.
No.
You could wash it.
Hey, pick it up again. It
Hey.
looks a lot smaller than.
Hawk to a sweat on that
That's
thing.
all there is.
That's it. That was it, guys.
Wow.
That little piece.
That little piece, because all it did was cover the bald spot.
Yeah.
And that's just the top of my head right
Hey,
there.
you look great. I love the bald. You can
Thank
now
you,
not
man.
wear a hat if you don't want to wear a hat.
Yes.
You shouldn't be embarrassed about your head. You have a great shaped head.
Thank you.
I shaved my head bald once. My mom was still alive. She wanted to cry.
Yeah, why'd you do that? I can't remember.
It is the worst story.
Was that football?
It was. So here's
Oh,
the thing.
yeah,
We're playing
right.
Magna Cove, right? Playoffs. Junior year. Maybe senior. No, junior year.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And we were like, what we're going to do, we're going to bond together. We're all going to shave our heads. Everybody shaved them bald. My mom cried. Then we went and lost the game. Had to take our helmets off at the end of the game, shake hands.
Y'all look
Everybody's
ridiculous.
bald.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's still unity, though. You guys did it together.
Yeah, unity and idiocy. You look great, Eddie.
Thank you, man.
Everybody watching on my Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones, seeing Eddie right now. Everybody watching on Facebook, you're seeing a guy that knows who he is, loves who he is. I'm
Feels
proud
good.
of you. I'm
Feels
proud of
good.
you.
It feels good to be me.
And by the way, I did a little judging on your Instagram yourself. Your nipple separation is pretty perfect.
All right. So
Thought
the
it may have
nipples
been-
are good.
Nipples
the
are
head's
good. The head's good. You're rocking. This is the season of Eddie.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
it.
it. Any questions? for the press conference?
Bald Times and News here.
Go ahead.
What kind of razor are you using on your head?
Oh, it's just an electric razor. Yeah, it's just one of those like hair clippers.
Do you know how often you're going to have to clip?
Probably once a week.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to try to keep the beard and the head the
We're
same.
boring. We're boring people now.
Question.
You wear that hair on your face like a beard. You'd be like Mexican Scuba Steve. If you put that hair on your head, on your chin,
Yeah.
Like
you'd be
right
Mexican
here?
Scuba Steve. Dude, so you two are the same person now.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm gonna play this song here. I pulled it out of the old archive. It's so good. It's blown up on social media big time, but it's so good. It's Ella Langley and Riley Green. This is called "You Look Like You Love Me." Bobby Bones Show. A guy got stung in the eyeball by a bee. That is
luck.
that's awful. And also, I've been stung a lot by a lot of things, but never in the eye. A 55-year-old man went to the ER after a bee stung him directly in the eyeball. It stung him in the right eye where the iris meets the sclera. That's the white part of the eye. The stinger was stuck in it, so they had to tweeze it out of his eyeball.
No.
Wow. His eye was swollen and bloodshot. 2 days later, his vision was worse. He went to an eye specialist. It's still a small part of the stinger was lodged in the eyeball. It was so small they could only see it with a microscope and special dye. This guy had all the worst luck.
Terrible.
First of all, to get stung in the eyeball. That's the worst ball. And there are multiple balls, but that's the worst ball to get stung in.
Okay.
Even worse than the other ones for guys.
You think?
Yeah, for sure. The eye, because the other ones,
Oh, man.
you got a lot of skin there. You don't here.
That's true.
They had to use something called microforceps to get it out. They gave him some special eye drops, but again, they had to dye his eye. Experts say stings to the eyeball are extremely rare. There are only a handful of cases on record, period.
Right.
But if it ever happens to you, see an eye doctor as soon as possible. The equipment in the ER isn't specialized enough. That's from ARS Technica.
Wow.
But the bad luck to be stung right in the eyeball. There were two stories I pulled because of kind of the luck and unlucky part of it. These 5 fishermen, now they're like deep sea fishermen, and they found some bottles floating, and in the bottles there was clear liquid in it. And so they were like, oh, this is fun. We found some alcohol. And they drank the clear liquid, then they died.
Do what?
Why would
The
they
five
drink
would
that?
never
fishermen
drink
who had
that.
consumed the contents in a bottle floating on the sea. The Navy spokesman said the victims were part of a 6-man crew that sailed from Tangal Fisheries Harbor. They found the bottle about 320 nautical miles off the coast. They thought it was alcohol. One survivor is in critical condition. The rest died. That's
I mean, the only way you're drinking that is if it says like vodka on it, right? Like,
Right.
it looks
Probably
like-
open and smell it.
yeah, that too.
I don't drink it anyway, but I'm trying to
What
think.
in the
You're out
world?
at sea and there's a bottle of what looks like booze.
Yeah, you ran out of booze already that you brought with you on the trip.
Times
You're
are
like,
tough.
oh man, you know what? Cheers, matey. We got so lucky.
Yeah,
And
no.
they all died except for
I'm with
one.
Eddie. I needed to say clearly that it's vodka, like preferably Tito's or something. And then also, like, the seal needs to break when I twist the cap.
Exactly.
Otherwise, I'm not drinking some random liquid at sea.
But you're also not a fisherman living that fisherman life.
That's true.
And I've
but-
watched like those fisherman shows, and that's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, I went out on my show Breaking Bobby Bones, which you can watch on Amazon, and you can watch that show and go to the episode where I'm deep sea fishing.
Halibut.
Man, and it was first for me. It's a lifestyle. The guy goes home like twice every 3 months. He just lives out at sea on his boat, and the boat's not even that big. And we're looking for halibut, and seals are like, as we have them in the net, seals are like attacking the net, trying to eat the halibut.
Wow.
It's crazy to see. You're also pulling in stingrays and throwing them off the boat, but it's not like glamorous. And if I was doing that and I saw a free bottle of booze, I might actually grab it and drink it too.
Yeah.
That episode was so bad for me because I get really motion sick generally. I can get motion sick if the elevator goes up enough floors. Car sick for sure. Looking at my phone, if I'm walking and scrolling, I will get motion sick. I was on this boat and I vomited so much. Sitting down didn't help. Looking at the horizon didn't help. I would have to lay on the bottom of the boat, look at the sky, just to get enough unnauseated to get up and shoot for 15 minutes, vomit, lay back down. That's 2 days of that. It was, now looking back, it was awful.
You slept out on the boat for 2 days? Or would you guys come back?
We were on the boat for like 14 hours and we would go back. I'd sleep in the hotel and then I would go back out on the boat. It was miserable. I did see that jail though where they swam out of Alcatraz.
Alcatraz.
We flew by
That
there.
jail.
You think they made it? Now, after seeing,
Yeah.
you know, how far it is
I
from the
could've.
land?
I don't know.
Stop.
When it's dark and
Hey, I
water is
could've.
powerful.
And it's supposed to be cold, like
I did
freezing
Olympic
water.
triathlon. I could have done it.
I don't
Oh.
think so.
All right, Shabuzi, bar song. Bobby Bones Show. Thank you guys for being here.